Yo, 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 mash the carrots, let's go. This is my little tutorial on using Lumetri Color. Lumetri Color, yeah. Right, okay, so this is Adobe Premiere specific. Why is my camera so dark? There we go. And it's really good for just, playing around with your video shots and playing with contrast, color, putting effects on, color grade, and that sort of stuff. So what I've done is I've got some video footage for you, just some random shots of things. And then what I've done is I've put an adjustment layer on, which is hopefully what you would do as well. If you don't know what an adjustment layer is, then watch my other video. Right, so dead simple. I've got my shots here. So for example, I've got this one, and you'd normally be on the editing tab up at the top, and you're just going to go to color, which will change your screen from editing to color. And then over on the right hand side, we've now got our Lumetri color, which has popped up, which is great. And you'll get this set of list of things, basic corrections, which we'll go through in a second. Just to show you some way to do this. Obviously, there's loads of options that you can do with this. And it's quite a lot of playing around. I'm only going to be able to give you a sort of taste of those at the moment. If I went to curves, curves are amazing for controlling contrast and brightness. So I wanted to add a little nice sort of S-shaped curve in there, which boosts that contrast. Okay, but then I want to take the contrast out of the main sort of highlights and shadows. So to do that, I'm going to take this end bit. Oh, look at me popping over there. Hello. I'm going to bring that down. I'll just zoom in on that so you can see it, which makes the brightest part of the picture not quite a white, sort of a grey. And then I'll do the same down here, so the darkest parts of the picture won't be black. They'll be a dull grey. So it's already boosted that, just to show you before and after. You've got a little tick button. So we've gone from a low contrast shot, which is all right, to suddenly something that's got a bit more punch, and it has that look of sort of like a faded film type shot. And because it's an adjustment layer, it's applied it to every single shot in that short little sequence of clips. So before and after, it works quite well, doesn't it? It looks all right. If I can move over just to the next few shots, and then again, I'm going to close that one. I'm just going to go straight over to basic corrections. And then easy stuff. So I'm going to turn the saturation down, take the blacks down, give it a boost of contrast. Okay, bring the shadows down as well. And I've got that really quite dramatic and funky look, which is quite cool. So then if I play that one, I've got my nice shadow shot. Okay, again, using the adjustment layers to make it more exciting, which is really good. Last one, again, back onto the adjustment layer for this. And this time, I'm going to go into the three-wheel bit, which is just like three-wheel color corrector, which I have got another video on. I'm just going to make the shadows a little bit cold, the highlights a little bit warm, but then you can mix and match in. For example, I could go into creative and then boost the vibrance. Yes. I could turn the saturation down a bit. Okay. Faded film look. But also, if I just go into basic corrections and then just play around with, I don't want the shadows to be that dark, really. Okay, but I could just a bit of a play. And just muck about. And again, because it's an adjustment layer, when I play it, it'll play across all of those clips, which makes it, doesn't work particularly well on that clip. But it makes it work quite well. Lumetri color is really good. Okay, so in just a few seconds, I'm able to add multiple effects onto those few shots that give them a bit more punch, a bit more exciting. If this was a scene that has cross-cutting, so you're jumping back and forth to different locations, you could have this adjustment layer and then cut to this other one. They're a bit dramatic as an example, but it just shows how quick and easy it would be. If you're doing your short films, it's going to save you a lot of time using this, and you can just have a play. The other perk of an adjustment layer in this sense is that it's completely non-destructive. So you can go back in and let's just say, for example, you wanted to try this clip. Just bring that up a bit closer. So let's just say I wanted to try my black and white over some of those other clips just there. I can just switch that off with the eye, so that layer is not doing anything. And I can see what those clips would look like with that effect put over. Again, saving time, just allowing you to play around. Okay, I hope that is helpful. Goodbye.